Every day I wake up in the middle of an existential crisis. Like, why the fuck am I even waking up in the first place? What's the meaning of this? Who knows, right? And I totally forgot to do an intro, so what's up? I'm Andy. I'm a full-time artist based in Norway. This is a paint and sip. Yeah, you know the vibes. We're vibing. But what I've found out over the years is that when I create is the only time when things seem to have a purpose. So no matter why or when the fuck I wake up in the morning, like this is the only thing that keeps me motivated to do it another day. That isn't filled with shame or guilt or regret, you know? Because I often find myself waking up because I feel like I have to, because I feel like I have to be the best version of myself. And that's like entirely guilt based, because if I don't wake up, then I'm not the best version of myself. So I'm sort of lacking in. And the whole life is meaningless thing comes with perks, because everything has perks. I thought about that yesterday, like, if I truly believe that life is meaningless, why the fuck am I giving so much meaning to everything? It's weird because, at least for my sake, I've been making art every day for the past 3 days now. 3 days, 3 years. And some of it is also because I feel like I have to do it to become so good, you know? And when I finally get as good as I'd like to be, then I'll start living instead of living now. Don't get me wrong, I'm still living. I'm still having fun. Whenever I'm creating, I'm doing what I truly love this. I love it. It's just that I'm doing this and simply only this. This is the only thing that I'm doing. I still haven't figured this shit out. And I guess I'll just keep on creating until I do. Because that's what I wrote about this earlier today as well. Like, even though I have zero clue on why the fuck, who the fuck, and where the fuck we are, everything, you know? The only time I feel like my life has any actual purpose is when I create something. That's the only time when I feel valuable or feel like anything has tangible value, you know? And it's not necessarily even placed on external evidence or external validation. It's rather, I have to feel like I do something in order to get through my day-to-day life. I remember that's one of the reasons why I chose art in the first place, because when I make art, I can do something that I truly like, as well as provide some value to people. The same with writing, but that's more of a me thing. But that was important to me, so I can feel like I'm actually doing something with my life. Just starting often guides you to where you're supposed to be. That's my same approach with art. How I make art nowadays is basically just do something, see what happens, and go from there. That's how I made this guy. It's just like, and then, okay, that's something. We'll work with it. With art, one of my main things has been, instead of setting the intention of creating for 10 hours every day, my general consensus for the past 3 years has been, I'm gonna pick up a pencil, or I'm gonna make art every day. Because when the goal is that easy to achieve, I can build this sort of habitual motion instead of setting unrealistic goals for myself. And I noticed that if my objective is merely to do art every day, I don't care if it's like one line or if it's 10 pages, it's so much easier to actually produce 10 pages And the same goes with perfectionism. When I say that, okay, I'm gonna make something great, I'm never able to make something great. But when I'm just letting it flow, when I'm just starting, it's like you can set an intention. It's gonna be authentic. That can be an intention. It's much easier to navigate the process. And I notice the same thing when I have a vision in mind. If I sort of latch onto that vision of this is going to be exactly how I envisioned it, then I do not let myself express myself through the process because I'm too caught up in what is to be. I'm too caught up in what I'm about to make instead of just enjoying the journey and let it be fucking messy, let it be weird, let it be funky, let it be me, you know? But that can be hard to let go and trust. But every time I do it, it's so fucking liberating. And I honestly believe that's one of the reasons why I'm able to make art every day as well. Because it's not that I have to make something great every day. It's more like, okay, I'm gonna take one step today. And then it compiles every day that goes past. Every day that I move, it just compiles and keeps on compiling. No matter how much or little I do, it's something. And that's so fucking important. Just doing something. Just taking one step towards the things you love. And I'm in no position to give life advice. But I'm in a position to give some art advice. And that's how I progress and how I avoid art block. Oh, love this color combination. Love it. Pure vibes. We're gonna do more of that. It's sort of earthy. Oh, absolutely love it. Oh, this is gonna be so fucking cool. I love making these circular objects as well. I've been making them a lot over the past paintings. I started with them when I was painting flowers, just to create a landscape underneath the flowers. It was just purely all of these things. I don't know what they are. Sometimes I give them eyes just to let them live, you know? But most times they're just circular objects floating around in a magical landscape. I'm also using black now. I don't necessarily use it that much, but also I'm not afraid to use it. If I want to use black, I use black. If I feel black, then I feel black. It's a cheat code. It's a cheat code to get shadows to be shadow pretty quickly. But at the same time, I've noticed that if you use deep blues or deep purples, it feels more rich. The shadows feel richer when you do that than when you use pure black. Black is just the absence of light, you know? The absence of light. Absolutely love it. Also, you'll notice that this is turning more and more into a pink thing. And we can like that. We can even love that. We're not gonna get finished today, but I'm gonna keep on working on it. And when I have an update, maybe I'll update you guys, maybe not. Until further notice, I hope you create something today. Bye!